Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and I'm in my pasture, and I just started up the fire, and I'm going to burn a little bit of brush today. Try to clear out the pasture just a little bit more. So let's go. Okay, so here's the pasture. I got a massive pile of brush right here, and I'm going to try to burn some of this. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. This is going to take years at this rate. But I'm going to start at that end because it's a little less packed. I used an excavator to clear up this spot, and it is hard and solid. Like there's dirt and everything stuck in it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But the rest is all loose around the outside. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is just cut the ends, loosen it up, get it into the fire, and then I'm going to try to start continuing on that way because the middle is really thick. That's where I had the excavator and stumps, and I'm hoping if I can clean this, then I might be able to burn those in segments, not all at once for sure. It took me all I could do to get enough space to burn that. You know, it gives you a real appreciation for the people that cleared this land to begin with. The amount of work without equipment and everything was just astonishing. And even a chainsaw. Like imagine axing all this and sawing it by hand, that's just crazy. You try to put the fire as close to the wood as possible, but this way it was just impossible because I don't want something catching fire for sure, so I'm gonna have to carry it. Even if I get a little bit cleared today, and sometimes that gives you the motivation to keep going. Boy, everything is so frozen in, I'm just going to have to start cutting my way in. Cut down the stumps, cut down the pieces into manageable sizes, and just start loading the fire. That seems to be the only way I can do it anyways. Some people are going to say you're wrecking good rails, and I am, but at a certain point you start getting her done, or I'm going to be 80 by the time I get my pasture. My goal in the next 4 or 5 years is to have sheep here, so I need grass starting and all kinds of stuff. So it burns down pretty quick. Like I can barely keep ahead of feeding it, which is good though, because I don't want to get too crazy and catch that on fire. So it's better we take it easy, for sure. Okay, the fire is winding down. I have to go out tonight, so I have to shut this thing down a little bit early, make sure that everything's all good and safe and out. Still lots of heat coming off this thing. And I got quite a bit cleared. Never as much as one would want, but there's definitely progress. So sometimes I think I can do way more than is humanly possible. But whatever I have cleared here, I am going to try to get some grass seed down, because I need something growing, just for me to feel like I'm actually doing something. This has been at least 4 years, because I didn't really make any videos about when I exactly started it. I haven't made videos the whole way, but one video was like I was cutting rails, and that isn't even the beginning, because I spent a summer cutting in here before I could even get to that point. I'm almost standing exactly where that video was filmed, and so there is big progress, but it takes so long. So how about I give you a little bit of a tour of the pasture, okay? Well, see, I started cutting in here about four years ago. I think I made a video about 3 years ago about cutting some rails. But a whole year before that, I was cutting back here, trying to clear enough of a space. So here's the back of the chicken coop and my barn yard itself. Excuse the mess. It is, believe it or not, getting better. I haven't finished my chicken run, which that's going to be this year's project. I got to clear this pile of junk and put up a fence. There's my other chicken run. This was the duck house, but I don't know, I might have other plans. There is a nice pile of brush here I have to get rid of, but this is actually starting to look pretty good. So I got this cleared and relatively flat. These are the posts I traded for my baler. Haven't been picked up yet. So I kind of flattened it out with the blade. It's not perfect. I'm starting to get some trails and roads in here. Here is one trail, goes towards the sugar shack. Comes into here. This will be the whole pasture area. It really is starting to open up. The stuff I had in the low spot was moved by the excavator, and I think I'm in real trouble. All I can hope that I'll move the stuff around enough so I have a big enough space about. Hopefully I can move enough stuff around so I'll have a big enough space around it that I can try to break the pile up a little bit and then set each pile individually on fire. That's what I'm hoping anyway. There is a ton of work left for sure. Okay, so this is pretty much my pasture. Isn't it great? And then, if you look in here, you can, I don't know if you can see, but my bee yard is way in there. So I'm going to try to make a road that comes through here on the edge of my pasture. Have a nice gate here so you can come into the pasture. I have a 3-point hitch loader that I haven't used yet. I got to do some work and I got to get a valve on the tractor, but if I put manure forks on it, I'm hoping I can lift some of this brush piece, at least a bucket full at a time, and put it into the fire, which would save a lot of work. It is really, really coming along no matter what. I think I'm just a little bit impatient, and I believe that I can do more than I really can. I'm going to have to use more of my equipment to my advantage. I don't have my 3-point hitch loader on my tractor and working, which I probably would have used it today if it was. So I got to get on that. Especially whenever I've got time, I can go out and clear a little bit, burn a little brush. If it's not working, I can't take advantage of that. So I got to get going on that. So you guys have a good one.